All right, it's Wednesday, June 26, 2024. I haven't done a public recording in over 2 years. 2022, I was pretty much finishing up lessons to be learned. That was pretty much a series of growing up and getting through the last bit of my lessons of my life that I really haven't touched. Um, let's see, that was 2 years ago. I haven't really had much of a passion to record stuff on my mind or anything that has to do with podcasts. In 2 years, I feel like I have created sort of a sort of rhythm of what's keeping me, I wouldn't say happy, but content. I remember in the Lessons to Be Learned series, I was talking about really wanting to be in a relationship. And happy to say I've found someone that I love and I've been with for over 2 years now. And I was also talking about getting a house at some point, purchasing a house and getting started with that and the family. And manifestation's real. That law of attraction stuff is a real thing. I manifested it all. Got someone I love. Got a house. Got a job that I love. Making great money. Teresa has two girls as well, so I'm starting to be part of a little family. It's been pretty nice. This being a different series, this one being called Seeker Stories. And I guess I'm not seeking happiness. I feel like I have everything I want in life, and that's what makes me happy. I feel like happiness is really a bit subjective. Happiness is not absolute. It is incredibly gradient for perspective. My happiness is absolute, though. It is. I know what makes me happy. Being happy for me has a lot to do with freedom, security. Material things to me are those are pretty much fumes, I guess, a byproduct. And I don't really thrive off of that more than I do with freedom and security and overall foundation. Because if I had every piece of material I ever wanted, computers, cars, just stuff, but I didn't have freedom or if I didn't have security, then I absolutely would not be happy. And at this point, if I had to choose between those two, it would absolutely be the freedom, security part of happiness. And that's what I do have. So I'm definitely happy. More, I guess, what I'm seeking for at this point is routine. I'm seeking stability, passion. At this point, I don't really have those. I have an idea of how to get those things. But at this point, being so busy with work and trying to keep everything stable, it's hard to have a routine and a full schedule. And so that's pretty much what Seeker Stories is all about. It's looking for those things. And I have a pretty good idea. I'm really happy with the space I do have. I have an office right now. So I've always wanted sort of separate room for my actual bedroom, and I do have that, and I have everything I need. I was gonna hook up my mixer, my microphone, all that, and I probably will do that later on. But right now, I'm just recording on the phone, so that's been working out. Schedule's weird. Schedules that Teresa and I both have. I just got done cleaning right now, so I'm a little out of breath. But yeah, the schedule's a bit non-ideal. Teresa works late. I work incredibly early. I'm waking up at 3:30, 4 in the morning every day. And I'm home at 3 in the afternoon. So for about 12 hours a day, it is completely dedicated to work. And living here on a full acre, the house has been secondary, unfortunately. And my job pays very well, and that is absolutely my first priority. I do appreciate that Teresa understands that, because she works a hell of a lot more hours than I do. I'd probably even say even harder than I do. And so she understands that. And we're getting by with minimal togetherness. It's been pretty minimal. But we definitely spend enough time with each other that we touch base and pretty much let each other know how each other's day went. And, you know, that's definitely important. I've never been clear on my audience. I haven't made a whole lot of videos in my life. I would say probably around 50, 60 videos altogether with podcasts and my little mini series altogether. And I have never had an ideal audience, because I don't think of the audience. I think of the message. I think of what I'm saying to whoever it will be. And I always have said, I don't care if one person listens to this or 1 million. This is therapy. This is a therapy session for me. And who's ever listening to it along the way, if they can get my message understood and apply it to their life, that would be awesome. I've always wanted to have some sort of legacy to pass on. If that's not family, then at least somebody that can take my lessons and wisdom, I guess. I've always wanted to pass it on to somebody, and hopefully this is a part of that package. I'm hoping to, with the Seeker stories, have sort of mini series within it to kind of discuss sort of what went on the past 2 years. Definitely eventful, absolutely. Definitely tragic. Bad things have happened, good things have happened. Lost loved ones. I lost things. I've gained loved ones. I gained things. Yeah, a lot has went down. Am I the same person I was 2 years ago? I don't know. I just literally had just came up with that right now. Am I the same person? The core fundamentals of Tim Herrington is still there. Absolutely. That's never going to change. As far as my exclusive attention to certain things in life, that has definitely changed. My attitude, has my attitude changed? I don't know. I'm not sure. Has my anger changed? I would say personally my anger has gotten better. Being in more and more situations, dealing with different circumstances. Yeah, you learn more things, and I've been through a lot of those the past 2 years. Communication has always been shit with people. That has not been my best thing. But has my wisdom changed? Yes. Absolutely. Accepting things as far as things that I can't have, and accepting things that need to be set. I've gotten better at accepting those things. I've gotten better at accepting that I'm getting older. I just turned 36 years old last month. I've never felt bad with the idea that someday I'd be saying to myself or to somebody that my body hurts, my body's tired. And that is definitely the case, especially the past year. I'm slowing down, not by much. It's definitely marginal. I can tell, though, that getting out of bed is a little bit more painful. And it's starting to creep up. One thing I'll never change, though, and that's for sure, is my mindset, because I feel like my mindset is still attached to an 18-year-old kid that I used to be. And that's nice. That's something I don't think I'll ever get rid of. That's always going to be with me, and I think that's what's going to be my ticket to youth later on. It's definitely a good thing to have. I would say my selfishness has doubled. I don't know what's with me, but huge flaw of mine. Definitely selfish, but I'm also considerate. And if I know that I want to spend 2 hours by myself, when I know that I'd spend time with other people, I will do my best to compromise. If I can't spend time with that person, then I'm going to at least try and do the dishes, clean the house, do something to show them that that they're still on my mind. And at that point, that's the very least I can do. Me being selfish is something that's always going to be with me. I don't know. It's manageable for sure. It's not fair, but it's manageable. As long as I'm communicating, that's what's important. So, but really, I just wanted to start this first recording for the new Seeker Stories series, just to get something going. And I like the cover picture of Seeker Stories because it has to do a lot with the house that we acquired, full acre, out in the country, and it's a project. It is a massive project. There's a lot to do here. There's a lot to clean up, a lot to maintain. And that was me just looking out to the pasture and just seeing what seems to be an apparatus. But it's definitely one of those things where I'd rather have it and not need it. So we're definitely happy to be here. We've been here for almost a year now. We moved in here, I think the ass end of September 2023. So coming up on almost a year. Yeah. We've gotten used to the drive. It is about a 25-minute drive to work, which compared to what we were doing, which is a 5-minute drive to work. The winter was hard. It was long, but we got through it. No doubt, definitely happy to be here. So, but yeah, I want to let you know that I plan to continue on with these recordings and I don't know what's going to come of it. I hope it stays consistent and positive, and I think it will be, because this keeps me on track. This keeps this is like I said, a therapy session. So getting stuff off my mind. I don't never like to talk to anybody about my problems. That's not who I am. But this, I feel like I'm talking to the mirror, and that's good enough for me. So yeah, I'm gonna end this, and I'll talk to you guys on the next episode.